And we're live. Hello, everybody. Can I get an audio check? How are we? How's this music? How's that volume? I'm afraid I'm going to ask that every single time. That's just how I'm going to do it. Oh, geez. So we have so many people here. This is awesome. Scott, Jerry, Eric, Seth, Fred, Cleric Corner, Dungeoneers, Pack 7-Bit, Splinterverse, Summer, Decimation, SWAT Cat, Shay, Zip, SWAT Cat. Everybody's here. This is great. All right. How do I end this poll? End this poll. Close poll. How do we decide? What is there something in this box? Here's the box. I blacked it out because it is Stream Beats. It's always Stream Beats. Okay, so we sound good, pretty good. Audio is perfecto. Makes my body want to dance. Sounds good to me. Thank you, everybody, for that. Okay. So, I don't know. So this shirt, by the way, Extra Life, it's a Displacer kitty kind of thing. I think it's pretty neat. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up this box after we talk for a quick second. So we just did a video on all the dragons in Fizban. Jeez, my brain is just destroyed from this. Fizban's Treasury of Dragons. I did a whole, it's 45 minutes long. We did a poll. Do we want to do more Fizban's content? Yes. Everybody says yes. Okay, what do you want? Everybody says dragons. So we go through all of the information on how to build up these dragons, how to do their personality traits, everything, how to do their layers. And then we will look at the stat blocks all the way from a wormling to a great worm. And we do all of this through the view of the new Topaz gem dragons. Very cool. That video was a pain in the butt to make. So I hope everybody likes it. Even if you don't want to listen to it, it'd be great if you just hit play in the background and went and did your dishes. Strixhaven, it's a box in a box, live unboxing time, Boxception, flattering angle. Thank you. This is the cool streamer version. So I've got my regular camera over here, and then up here this is the webcam. So usually we use this one as both me and Julie, but she's out of town right now. Ooh, Splinterverse making some chit chat here. I love it. It's a mimic. It could be a mimic. And also on YouTube, on the community tab, we did a poll for this stream. So in addition to looking at this box, I think we can take some more Fizban's Q&A, and we'll do that after the box, right? And I said, what do you want to talk about? And I suggest a couple, like dragons, hordes, the bestiary, and then or Splinterverse's Fizban's Vault of Draconic Secrets. And usually these polls are very lopsided on what people decide. And this is like 30 across the board. It's a shockingly even split. So let's see what's what's in the box. I don't think it's Strixhaven. It is so early for Strixhaven. Strixhaven was supposed to be November 16th, so we'd be early even for that, but then it was pushed to December 7th, I think. So it's no way. I'm going to say no way. Just do everything in the poll. Okay. Cool. So, and again, if you haven't already, join us on Discord, discord.gg/FryMinis. Come and talk and learn about all our secret goodies. And in fact, if you were on our Discord, you would know what's in this box because I know, and I spilled the beans over there. So, oops. Yeah, cool. Of course, Patreon, support us. Okay, so this box. Yeah, Strixhaven got super duper pushed. Let me switch this camera. I didn't want to spoil it though. Thank you. Yes. Okay. My Stream Deck thing got screwed up, so I'm using button clicks like a wild man. We want to go to Paint Top Brio. Box of beans. Here we go. All right. So y'all are going to see this for the first time with me. I haven't opened it yet. Looks like we had a little travel problem, and we got a big punch. Nice shirt. Thank you, everybody. Shout out to Julie O'Brien, the true champion of this channel. And somebody send me a message with what time we start this. So we can put a comment on there that says starts at whatever time. For all the people that catch the VOD. Okay, drum roll. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Whoever guessed another box. Oh, well, I'll hurry up for you then. Ta-da! We have Witchlight dice and dice set, and we'll dig into all these. We'll take a look. Our handy dandy guide and our Dungeon Master screen, a DM screen for the dungeon kit. Super cool. Okay, so if you don't care about this stuff, hang out and then we'll talk Fizbans after. So the dice set, we're at $29.99. Ooh, you love it already. That's cool. $8.10. Oh man. Okay, I'm sorry we're taking so long. So the dice set, we're at $30, and the DM screen is $25. And these have been out, I guess, for a while. So I'm a little not sure on the timing of getting this, but that's okay. A little fun fact for me, this is actually the first time, the first time that I got something that's not just a book. So I'm really excited about that. I think that's cool. So thank you, Wizards of the Coast, for sending that over. Here we go. What do you want to do first? In the chat. First answer. We'll open up at first. Ooh, we will roll them. What's on the DM screen? I'll give it to you. Oh, I owe Chris a lot. I owe Treant Monk's Temple a lot of mental thank yous. So we're going to try to accommodate his schedule. We will test the dice, though. Don't worry about that. I hope everybody had a pretty nice day. You know, Monday. Everybody loves Mondays, right? Like, iconically, classically. I did not do a good job with this. Well, to be fair, it's not just dice. There's like a whole bunch of stuff with it. Okay, so Dungeon Master screen. Let's clear out our way a little bit. I love my ring light above us. Do you have a glass of salt water for the... not handy. Not handy. Okay. So first, I love this purple. Looks very nice. This DM screen. Look at that. We've got some hooked horrors. Oh. Anybody know what this is? Can anybody identify this from Fizbans? It's kind of a dragon. And I think everybody knows Blue Dragon. But this artwork is phenomenal. I think this is really, really, really nice looking. Can't wait to get this. It looks super useful for dungeon delving. And don't sleep on the dungeon tile. We'll get to... Yes, Moonstone Dragon. Zip Zip 45. You win. I don't have a prize for you, but you win. Satisfaction. All right, so we've got setting DC. Looks like all of our normal stuff over here. Nothing that surprises me. Is this just the regular DM screen, just a different outside bit? Or is this side different? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is new. So all of our conditions and our basic rules. So that's all fun. State of Ruin. Roll on this table to randomly determine the general conditions of a dungeon area. Is it heavily populated? Is it populated? Hello, I'm late. What's in the box? Archmagister Hikaru, you are in the box. Now, we have a DM screen and dice set. Dungeon encounters. Friendly. This is a very small table for dungeon encounters. Oh, I guess you just tells you to do a CR. Okay. All right. I mean, that's fine. That's kind of weak sauce, I think, but so useful when PCs go off the grid. Yeah. Dungeon chambers. Okay, so this is I bet this is pulled from the DM's Guild, or the DMG, where it talks about rolling to build out a dungeon. I bet that's maybe from there. And then kind of our standard stuff over here. All right. This is good. It's a little customized, but ultimately that art is fantastic. I love this. The art alone makes it look very good. Dungeon counters look pointless. I agree. Okay, so now we've got some info. So, ooh, okay, here we go. Actions in combat. And we're going to approach this as this is for new people. Stunning art. Not bad, but the inside is a bit underwhelming. I agree. The inside's a little lackluster, but some of the, I think they're easier to do well for specific kind of things, like the Witchlight screen. I think looks really great with lots of specific stuff. Here, this is for dungeons. You know, it's pretty generic. So I'd cut them a little slack, but I agree, it's not great. Nothing wrong with the dungeon chamber section from the DMG. Nope, not at all. Okay, so actions in combat, helpful reminder if you're new, and a grid map. So this is interesting. Numbered grid. This dry erase sheet has a blank numbered grid on the back. You can use this to sketch out a dungeon map and use percentile die to randomly place encounters, treasure, and features on the map. You can also let your players draw or track their own map. Okay. So I like it. That's cool. To just easy way to do a rough out map here. Dry erase. Yeah, this is that shiny kind of stuff. I like wet erase stuff because my hands always end up moving around on it. Yeah, I like that. Okay, condition cards. Handing these out, and again, we're operating as if this is for new people. Condition cards. So, okay, guess what? My ogre just grappled you. Here's what that means. Very helpful. Because I can tell you, you don't have to be just a new player to not remember. The grid, I don't think the grid is for playing on. The grid is for laying out the dungeon. So you wouldn't use these as like a 5-foot square. You'd say, here's this room, and it has it in it. Here's this room. This is the altar. Here's this room. This is the armory. That's how I would approach it. But you could do a very small room on it. Initiative cards. Okay. So I think we have initiative cards in, is it the Essentials kit that has something like this? I like that it's the same art, so it just ties itself together and they don't have to commission too much art. Or it could be player map. Oh, I like the idea for player map. Yeah, so okay, everybody, what's your initiative? Hold it up. Here's your order. That works. Okay. Dungeon geomorphs. Did I open this upside down? It's all flipped over. Dungeon geomorph cards. The geomorph cards are perfect for planning a dungeon during your session preparation or even for coming up within the middle of the play. Okay, so this is a 3x3 grid. And so you'd pop these out and then you can just lay them next to each other to build out a dungeon. Very, very cool. Let's see. I'm leaving chat behind. I'm sorry. A synthetic 20. The geomorph cards are my favorite part. Do you have this already? I mean, it's not new, it's not like breaking news. Do you already have it? I've been playing since the beginning. Always forget conditions. Absolutely. I like having the conditions handy. Scott. Yeah. I like condition cards. Tree monks. Everybody likes them. So these are clever, and yeah, they're a little more detailed. So I think this is like a tamer version of this. Oh, you already saw a video. No worries. And we have so many of these. Okay. You can really, really get elaborate. Okay. No, these are fantastic. And I mean, I like to make all my maps from scratch 99% of the time, using Incarnate or Dungeon Fog. But again, working off of the perspective of a brand new player, absolutely great. And then a foldy box. So here. Well, I'm going to keep these in here actually. But you just pop this out and fold it up. And then you can keep all your your cards, your geomorph cards, your actual everything here in one spot. But if you have that, do you need this? I guess so. I don't know. Excellent design. I'm blown away with that art. I don't know. The MSRP on this, I think, is $30. What did we say? Bum, bum, bum. No, $25. $25. $25. Pretty good. I don't have a affiliate link set up for this, but if anybody wants, click on a different affiliate link of mine and then add it to the cart and it'll still work. Cool. No, I think this is great. I love I'm gushing over it, but I love the artwork on it. I think this would be a really solid option for a new DM. Would I buy this as a fairly experienced DM? Probably not. If I had a player who wanted to become a DM, sure, I'd give it to him. Pretty good price, honestly. Yeah, $25, and I'm sure it's on sale. Great starter set, beautiful art. Agreed. All right, who's ready for some $30 dice? So it's the big combo. So 2 D20s, one of each. Oh, and then 4 D6s. The dice tray. I have some of the other box sets, and they're really nice. I like them a lot. So I know $30 is a lot for plastic dice and some cards, but you can usually get it on a different price. Love to toss my opinion on those dice. Yeah. Hold on. Before I know what you're talking about. Before we get there, player friendly fold out map. 19 double-sided cards. So pretty heavy load here. Again, I love so much about Witchlight stuff. If you haven't already, check out, I've got a playlist full of deep dive videos. I love the whole aesthetic of it. I still absolutely hate the Harengon jumping language. But no big deal. Here we go. Oh, this is some hard plastic. Slide it right out. I mean, this is nicely contained, even without it. Yeah, let's do a zoom in. Oh, we're still gonna have focus. Manual focus, folks. Perfect orange for Halloween. Yeah, no, I love it. We've got, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can see it. There's a lot of like really small glitter. Sometimes dice will have large glitter chunks, and I don't always love that, but this looks great. And that blue isn't just a flat blue. There's like a metallic shine to it. I like it. I would absolutely use these. And do we have the dragon on the D20? No, it just says 20. Okay. All right. No big deal. Popcorn like. I'm happy they clarified about the Harengon jump. It was definitely needed. Yes. I still think just avoiding the jump word itself would have been the easiest solution. But whatever. Rabbit folk, get the buzz. Okay, so whoa. Look at that. That looks nice. Dice are nice, not $25 nice, but nice. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you get this other stuff with it, which we'll look at, obviously. And this is felt. Are your D20s the same? I didn't see any lots of bubbles though. My D20s appear to be the same. Is there? What am I looking for? I mean, we've got a little bit of blue paint on the side. Game Masters. What specifically? Where am I looking? All right. Yeah. So this box is phenomenal. It's sparkly and butterfly-y. You can really see the light. The camera's doing a good job right now. One of mine was much more solid than the other. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm looking up like you can see. One of them is definitely actually more transparent than the other. One I can't see through it, but I can see a lot more light through it. That is interesting. You can't see it with the eye, but put those dice in salt water. So one of them's gonna, because a big bubble. Solid. Okay, Game Master. Yeah, just looking at them like this, they look the same. But if I put them to a eyeball stress test with light behind them, that's very interesting. Okay. So more felt inside these boxes. You can roll. I do love a good box to roll in. It makes a good clunk sound when you roll. Okay, here we go. We've got the map first. Oh, look at that. And here's our displacer beasts, just like my shirt. I can actually see a slight difference in them now, yeah. Interesting. You can't see with the eye, but yeah. Okay. Cool. Where are we at? So, awesome artwork. Very whimsical. Just like the whole thing. And then our map. So I really do like this map. Like, I wouldn't pay $30 just for the map, but having this smaller version of the map to hand out to the players, I would like that. Yeah. And if you want my feedback on the map, check out our other videos. Okay. So what do we have here? Feywild trinkets. So these are just some of the trinkets? Yep, the table lists a few. All right. Oh, we're double-sided. Carnival prizes. So this is all from the book. Okay. Oh, and our game rules. That's good. So one of the things I didn't do a video on was all the games here. I thought about it, but we ended up not. But having them handy here would be very helpful. That way you're not trying to flip back and forth between the rules for the game and the actual adventure if you're running the adventure out of there. Goblin wrestling, gnome poetry, catch the fairy dragon by the tail, Almirage ring toss, candlefoot. Oh, okay. So those are the games. And now we have NPCs. Candlefoot, Northwind, and we just have a little bit of information about them, which is nice. Dungeoneers pack. Those game rules are sweet to drop into your game for some gambling. Yeah. So right now, if I have gambling in my game, it's knuckle bones. That's all I ever do because it's easy. If you don't know knuckle bones, 2 players, they each have 2 D8s. They roll them all at the same time. And if you get if nobody has a pair, whoever has the highest roll wins. If you have a pair, that pair automatically beats whatever the other one is. And if both people have pairs, you take the highest of the pairs. It's super easy. It takes 2 seconds. Knuckle bones. I don't remember where I learned that. I can't give credit out. Displacer beast. The Carnival spies. Kinku. Burley. Witchlight hands. So these are the background pictures too. Mr. Light, Mr. Witch, Witchlight Carnival, Eliwick Tumblestrum, and tell us what you think. True gambling is rolling dice, but I prefer poker. I don't know how to play poker. I'll admit it. I don't know if that makes me not cool. But I don't know how to play poker. Maybe someday I'll go to Casino Royale and learn. I barely know how to play blackjack. I'm very cool. All right. We'll throw those in there. So Witchlight Carnival dice set, $30. $30 might be a little much. But like I said, these are all like on Amazon. They're almost always on sale. At game stores, they sit around sometimes. So if you're gonna really go in on a Witchlight campaign, maybe check it out, or just wait for it to be on sale. 30, I don't know. But what do you price that, right? Like that's a very, I mean, I guess outside of that dice problem with the D20, that's a nice set. So $10 for that, and then you get the box. So add a couple dollars for that. So now let's say 15, and then those cards are worth, I don't know, $5 worth of paper. So 20. Would 20 be more palatable for that? But then you want to make a little money too. So I don't know. Let's see. Game Masters. Oh, here, let me start back up. True gambling is rolling dice, but I prefer poker. Okay, Scott. Same here. We actually played a 2-card game of poker that is a lot like Knucklebones. Awesome. Game Masters just means I'd like you to sit at my poker table. Or was I bluffing? Asynthetic 20. Oh, is that like a natural 20? I get it. That's funny. I like it. I was hoping they'd make the Carnival scent from Cantrip Candles a commercial release. Yeah. So Cantrip Candles is a company that I'd love to buy some candles from someday. It's a store. They make candles, and they're kind of D&D themed, and sometimes Wizards works with them. Price is a bit high for the dice and bits. Yep. So that was our... and on the bottom. And on the bottom, we've got a nice look, too. I have their dungeon scent. It's great for setting. Is dungeon scent just mildew? Is it just mildew? I have their... okay. Ooh. Flipping around. Okay. Okay, so... let me know in the chat. What do we want to look at now? Do we want to look at more Fizban stuff? Or do we want to look at some Splinterverse Vault of Draconic secrets sneak peek? For the record, I've been promising for too long, but we're actually going to do a review video on Fizban's Vault of Draconic secrets to get some Splinterverse content out there. No, it's way better than that, but there's a watery smell. That's interesting. Fizban, specifically the flavor text for some of the creatures in the bestiary. Matthew Bullard coming in strong. The pungent smell of mildew emanates off the wet dungeon wall. Exactly. The vault is super cool. And by the way, if anybody wants to take a look at Fizban's Vault of Draconic Secrets right now, two things. One, I've got a link in the description to it. Otherwise, go take a look at Game Master's video. He does a great job of giving us a little tease, but we'll have a slightly more in-depth look. Gotta be Fizban's. Do I have a minor Fizban's question or two? Okay. Have you shown off the layers that are supposed to be included? 7-bit Brian, are you telling me, sir, that you did not watch my 45-minute video we published today at noon? We did a full a full breakdown. I have not had a chance yet. No worries. It's a 45-minute video. I compressed that down as much as I hated publishing a 45-minute video. When you watch it, if you hit the play at a 1.5 times speed, I wouldn't blame you. All right. So we will save a little bit of Splinterverse for the end. I have it in my watch list later. Thank you. Cool. One day I'll get the super thanks, so everybody can leave me like millions of dollars in there. Okay, let me switch over to Fizban's Paint Top Rio. There we go. I watched it and I enjoyed it. Thank you, Archmagister Hikaru. Is your last name Hikaru Sulu? I watched it all 45 minutes of it, then I felt bad. I wanted to watch another 15 minutes just to get you a solid hour. Thank you. All right. Fizbans. So I saw a question about the bestiary. So we will take a look right there. And again, this is not going to be a full page flip through. We are addressing specific questions. And remember, it's a playlist for so much. It was a good video. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so where was that? Specifically, the flavor text for some of the creatures. Matthew Bullard, where are we looking? Which kind of creature? Elder Brain Dragon, another cool one, but I'm not going to do a whole video on that. If you want to learn about the Elder Brain Dragon, check out Game Masters. There you go. You got my plugs in for you. Tadpole Brine Breath. That's still just nasty. Maybe some of the new gem dragons. They seem cool. Well, if you want to learn about Topaz Dragon, boy, have I got you. So Emerald Dragons. This is one of the new ones. Xavier Madison, if you're here, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. By the way, we're going to do a quick interlude. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. We're over 2,200 subscribers. I know, like, that's not, like, I'm not breaking any world records here or anything, but it's awesome. We were under 1,000 for so long, and it feels really, really great to have everybody here. It's fantastic. That video we posted today, I mean, for a long time, if I had 50 views on a video, that was like great. That was awesome for me. But the one we posted today, it's got, I think, was not like 900 views, and it's trending for my 4th most popular video in the last week or whatever. Or like come on. This feels great. So thank you, everybody. Okay, here, this we can combo this together. Karu, if you could answer a simple question, what is the lore gist of crystal dragons? If you have time, Amethyst. Oh, well, so crystal dragons are actually a whole stat block. Also, this art, I love this. This whole book is great. Except, I didn't super love that monk. I do wish we had more class options. And how do we get more class options? Splinterverse. That's why we're trying to talk about it. Okay, Crystal Dragon. Although, I do wish we had official. There's just something nice about it. Crystal Dragon shimmering with radiant energy. So we don't need that big red dragon. Innate psionic connection with a positive plane that suffuses. That word, by the way, is in this book 400 times. Their bodies as well as their personalities with light. They prefer to live in desolate, frigid regions. Many of them are among the friendliest of dragonkind, nurturing and optimistic. Rawr. What was in the package, y'all? The beans. The beans here. A dice set for Witchlight and a new DM screen for new players, new DMs. Cool stuff. Dungeoneers pack. That is a very fiery crystal dragon. That's for the chromatic Grey Worm. When they hatch, crystal dragons have dull gray scales with few white or clear crystalline points. Ooh, allowing it to blend in. Radiant energy, the positive plane shimmers in crystal dragon scales. Starlight. Visions in starlight. Okay, so this tells us about it, but it's not giving me any lore, I guess. So we've got their layers. Let's look at their breath real quick. Starting with the ancients. Scintillating breath. 90-foot cone, DC 22 con save, 11 D8 radiant. Ooh, the dragon then gains 25 temporary hit points by absorbing a portion of the radiant energy. Okay. That's cool. I do really like the variety of breath weapons here. The topaz breath weapon I thought was really nice too. Deep dragons. We got some printing bleed. Nightmare breath for the deep dragons. Look at that. So that's this ugly thing. Deep dragon breath. Nightmare breath. Wisdom save. Take psychic damage or be frightened for a minute. Okay, that's fine. That's not super exciting, but it's okay. Does Moonstone have a breath weapon? Let's take a look. Flipping. Flippin'. Moonstone Dragon. Oh, does that art look familiar, anybody? It's on that new DM screen. Moonlight. Ooh, okay. So the Moonlight Breath just is a blow you up breath. Moonlight. Oh, it's got two. Okay, never mind. Moonlight Breath. DC. It's a dexterity saving throw or 90/10 radiant damage. So it's just flat, just damage. And then the Dream Breath. A con save or fall unconscious for 10 minutes. So that's a good get out of jail card, I guess, if the dragon wants to fly away. Radiant Moonlight. Yep. Yeah, so it's nice that they have 2 breath weapons. And it's immune to charms. One thing that I noticed that I thought was... So yeah, it looks like all these gem dragons, they have 2 resistances. And chromatic dragons and metallic, they have immunities, don't they? Am I making that up? Come on. Oh, I guess they're not even listed in here. But right, regular dragons have immunity, like a red dragon is immune to fire. The topaz, for example, goes all the way to ancient, and it's just resistant. Back to deep dragons for... Who asked for that? Zip. Zip. Oh, they're neutral evil deep dragons. Underdark, the warped magical energy gives them ability to exhale mind spores. So I guess they are evil, but not like super evil. Not like maliciously evil. I don't know. Anything new on Dracoliches? What's up, Chav Hunter? Still don't know what that name means. No, actually, for Dracoliches, we do have a bone something. Where are we at? It's like a bone golem skeleton dragon. We have the ghost dragon. Ghost dragon's really interesting. Terrifying breath. It does cold damage, and then you're frightened for a minute. While frightened of the ghost dragon, the creature is paralyzed. Holy cow. Okay. Yeah, don't mess with the ghost dragon. You see that, though? Look at that. AC 10. It's CR 17 as 10 AC. Anybody think that's right? Yeah, red dragon wormling is immune to fire. Yeah. So I don't know if it was like a trade-off. Like, we'll give you 2 resistances, but no immunities. I don't know. Okay. I'm looking for our bone lord thing. Ugh, that's abominate. Here we go. Dragon bone golem. And that's a construct. That's not even undead. Yeah, no real Dracolich stuff. Unless I missed it, which is possible, but... And we do have some stuff about how they work towards whatever here. Yeah, that is strange. I don't think there's actual Dracolich stuff. All right. Okay. Anything new on Dracoliches? Immunity's weird. Chav Hunter, hey. Totally gross. Awesome. Red Dragon Wormling's immune to fire. Chav Hunter, I hear they were going to add a funny joke dragon called the Mean Dragon. I hope not. I mean, this thing's cool. I like that. Random question. Do they say what each dragon smells like in the book? No. No, they don't. But if you've ever smelled a lizard, they probably all smell similar to that. I know that sounds odd. I mean, realistically, I would take what do they smell like based off of their area. So, like the Topaz Dragon, it's living by the water, although they don't like to get wet. So I would probably give it like a salty sea smell, or maybe like a musty, because they're in those caves too. So a musty saltwater smell. They smell like salmonella. There you go. Shay, you're on point. Fizban's aromatherapy archive. How did D&D? Do you think the monster stat blocks have been improved in Fizban's compared to the monster manual? Ooh, that's a great question. Yeah, I do, and I think I need to compare this. So grain of salt on this one, but I feel like these dragons are very. Night Hunters just subscribed. Thank you, Night Hunters, if you're here. But thank you anyway. I feel like these stat blocks they started that. They said they're going to start tuning things up, making them harder. And I think they did that here. These wormlings, for example, are here. Look at this topaz. This is the one I'm thinking of. I like the size of some of the breath weapons on these things. The great worms having a 300-foot cone is just absurd. But in like a great way. So topaz dragon wormling 66, so that's CR2, right? And Vortex Max just subscribed. Thank you, appreciate that. So I think these are pretty tough, but sorry. So yes, I think they're great, but I don't think they're anything wildly different. Okay. Sad. Dragons canonically smell unique. I did not know that. No, I don't think we have anything in here about how they smell. Sorry. Wash your hands after fighting them. Yes. Gold dragons smell of saffron, silver of rain, black of rot. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think they left it out here though. Chav Hunter, I really want to have an old but new race for 5e, and that would be the Kinder. Is it Kinder? I always assumed it's Kinder, like Kinder. Those are little halflings that steal stuff, right? I've only ever played 5e, but I feel like people always joke about those being annoying at the table because they're always trying to steal stuff. All right, everybody, think about some new questions for this, but we'll take care of this one and then we'll switch over to Splinterverse. Helping Hand 23. What is with the dragon that work together with symbols on their scales? How do they work? That's a great question. That's a great question. So this is the Draconic stuff that we were looking for. There's just so little, right? So Undeath. And then Undead Adventures. And that's it. Like, I would not consider that a full support for Dracoliches. Smash that like button, folks. Thanks. Dungeoneer's back. You need to make up an elder brain band. No. Julie hates all those things except for the band. Of course. Okay. Wow. Where are we at? I'm getting lost. This is exciting. Dragon that work together with symbols. Yes. Yes. Let me find it. So they carve. They're hide carved. Here we go. Hide carved wards. So they do these and they get like boosts. Right here. And so this is in the section of the book talking about all the different groups of dragons. So dragon organizations. So the Cult of the Dragon, most people will know that one. The Chamber, so that's a dragon organization from Eberron. Yeah, and I guess there actually aren't that many. But it's just examples of how you can do things with dragons other than there's this one dragon that lives in a mountain and he's going to come eat you kind of thing. That's the main point with that one. Akaru, the scent of dragons even follow them in their changed shapes. Ooh, it's cool weakness for polymorph fun. That's really, I like that a lot. Thanks for sharing. How to D&D? Do you think there is enough monster lore on the creatures in the book, or is it short on details? Yes. For dragons, absolutely. For everything else that's just dragon adjacent, I mean, it's all right. It's kind of what you'd expect, like a Draco Hydra. As far as I'm aware, this is the only place this is in the whole book. And so, I mean, this is what I would expect for, like, even the monster manual of amount of information. So, it's, yes. But the whole point here is dragons. And, like, Draconians, whole sections. But something like a Draconic Shard, you've got a monstrously huge stat block. But then just a little paragraph. So, I'd say dragons 100% well covered. Everything else appropriately covered. Banderhobs, yes. Banderhobtober. Thank you, Dungeoneers Pack. Are there any, Zachary Powers, are there any interesting notes about sea serpents that could be fun for DM to use? Yeah, so sea serpents, that's one thing I have not read one word about. And I believe that's only back here. This is the only place I've seen it. Sea serpents. Sea serpents rank alongside dragon turtles as some of those feared predators of the deep. Agile hunters. They grow large enough to demolish whole ships. Terrible bite, lashing tail, constricting grip, and frigid breath weapon. Fiercely territorial. And they like to live among ship wreckage. And we've got a whole range of stat blocks here. Oh, actually, shoot. I'm sorry. We have two. We have young and ancient. All right. I guess I don't know how. All right. From CR8 to CR14. Yeah, I mean it's pretty generic, truthfully. We've got some legendaries. We've got a bite and a constrict or a tail attack, cold breath. And even his legendaries are a tail attack and a bite attack. It's cool. It's good to have another option, but this is not the most robust one here. Chav Hunter Kinder never stole stuff. They only ever borrowed it. I'm sure that's what they told you anyway. The Chamber is such a great faction. Cool. I'm glad it's popular. Chav Hunter, I would love for the Dragon Lances and Dragon Orbs to come to 5e. Well, Dragon Lances are in this book. We've got a whole video on the items. Card, there is a Dragonlance stat in the book. Yes, you are correct. Also, aren't the orbs in DMG? I've never seen them. I don't know about that one. I know there's a picture here of a dragon orb. Somewhere. These dragon eggs are gross. Imagine popping one of those out. Well, we'll find it again, but there's a... Oh, right here. Perfect. A half-dragon conqueror acquiring an orb of dragon kind can throw a world into chaos. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay, I've never seen the dragon orb. Yes, no adult or wormlings for sea serpents, right? Correct. Just those two. Very strange. Pretty sure it's next to artifacts like Vecna's Hand, Book of Exalted Deeds. Yeah, I don't see any stats for it here, so maybe it is over there. That makes sense. Game Master's most challenging question you'll get. Can you turn to page 103? Oh my god. Here, we'll try it. But I've said over and over in my videos that Oh, okay. Serengathalathathor. So Sarah. Oh, it's not even on the screen. Here. Serengathalathathor. But I guess if it's Draconic, you have to bark it a little bit. Serengathalathathor. That's the worst thing I've ever done. Most Zip Zap, Orbs, Dragonkind are in the DMG in the artifact section. Perfect. Helping Hand, what is your favorite thing in this book? My favorite thing in this book is that this book exists. I love these deep dive books. I want to see more of these deep dive books. I want to see the same thing about aberrations. I want to see the same thing about elementals. These books, I think, are awesome and a great way for Wizards to keep putting out book content that people can work off of rather than adventures. Like, of course we need to keep doing adventures, but if all we're putting out are adventures, then we're not getting too heavy into things. Something like this, we can really learn dragons inside and out. And so truthfully, my favorite thing about this book is that it exists, and we can use this as a template, hopefully with more subclasses, for future books and for future topics. But I also really like the Dragonhide belt, the monk thing. That's a big help for monks. Hello, all thumbs up. Robert Moore, thumbs up to you, sir. Interesting. Narity 32. I like how they're expanding chromatic and metallic dragons out beyond evil and good. Yes. Also, I hate Forgotten Realms dragons names. I hate them. They're awful. I'm with you on that last one. Absolutely. The layer maps are pretty amazing. Yeah, the layer maps are great. Like, look at this. This is the green dragon. It's under a tree. How cool is that? And they're for all the kinds of dragons. Most of the dragons. Some of them, like Shadow Dragon, it tells you to use the map of the kind of dragon it was before. Stuff like that. But all the main kinds of dragons are covered. You might like the morality of dragons in Eberron. They have no alignment restrictions there. That's great. I like that flexibility. Pathfinder has their Unleashed and Revisited series of splats, which do something similar. Sounds good. Chance Farrell just subscribed. Thank you, Chance. I'm pretty partial to dragon names. Upload a video of you pronouncing some of these names, please, Archmagister. Can you take a look at the green dragon character traits? Okay, this is the last one, and then we're gonna take a pause and switch over to Splinterverse and then come back. Okay, so green dragon. Our green dragon aspect of a gem. Yeah. Well, the whole thing that with Sardior is that Sardior doesn't exist right now, right? I mean, I didn't know the lore before this book, but they're the Thanes trying to rebuild Sardior. So, yeah, it'd be cool, but lore-wise, I don't think it makes sense. But please correct me if I'm wrong, because I would not be surprised. Green dragon personality traits and ideals. You're either with me or against me. Just kidding. Your lunch either way. Classic dragon. Ooh, I was right. Thank you. And so this is one thing I mentioned in that 45-minute video, but because the gem dragons are new stat blocks, they have spellcasting built in. So the older dragons, they have tables here to add spellcasting to dragons, to the other older dragons. And so this is the example for green dragons, getting invisibility and speak with animals, and then they just keep growing out. Pretty cool. Hopping in my campaign. Great live stream, Eric. Peace, brada. Thank you, SWAT Cat, for popping in. Always happy to see SWAT Cat. I can normally pronounce things quite well. I'm lucky. Some people get a bit dyslexic. I also study linguistics for fun, so that helps. Cool. I would love for you to do a whole video of pronouncing these for the community, because we all need help, and it sounds like you're our only hope. So please save us. Okay, so check this out. And I haven't done this yet. This is going to be a new one. So screen share. Go. Boom. Check it out. So Splinterverse, if you're still here in the chat, please help me out with questions. We're just going to take a quick scroll through. We're just going to take a quick look. So this new on the DMs Guild. This is from a great creator, Splinterverse. Splinterverse Media. Some of the best homebrew kind of stuff I've seen out there, and definitely some of the best production design for a DM skilled person, regularly putting out really great content. Just to be clear, Splinterverse sent this over to me, but there was nothing exchanged beyond that. Oh, a synthetic 20. I also worked on the book, so I'm here as well. Co-designer. Well, welcome to the team. Well, to my knowledge, I guess. Hello, sir. Whose man is this? Yeah, I mean, love the cover for this. This is just like a regular Dragonborn, by the way. This isn't any special hero or anything. This is just a Dragonborn commoner. Someone really enjoyed this, and somebody also did a different version without that towel. People are asking for a calendar. The artwork is fantastic. Yeah, no, this is great. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a quick look. So we've got a whole bunch of subclasses, and this is $8, I think, on the DM's Guild, $7.99. A whole bunch of subclasses. As you know, this is one of my biggest complaints with Fizbans is that we didn't get subclasses for everything, and I get that it can. Their thought pattern that they said, we don't want it to be samey. We don't want to just have subclasses, just have subclasses. But everybody wants dragon subclasses, except for one person I saw on a stream yesterday. And actually, to be fair, a good number of people. We did a poll with like 500 responses, and it was ultimately people were in favor of having subclasses for all the classes. But a surprising number of people didn't want them. They thought it would impact the quality of the book otherwise. $7.99. Yep. $7.99. Yep. I don't want dragon subclasses. How to D&D doesn't want anything. Yeah, you get a free print of the one without the towel with an order of $100 or more from Bad Dragon. I don't know what that means. Subclass options. Is that a book? Is that the artist? I don't know. I do. Oh, cover artist. Crazier. Okay, so we've got subclasses, some backgrounds. I love backgrounds. He's kidding. Well, I didn't think you'd actually get a. You could put this on a towel though. That'd be funny. Player options. We've got some new spells, all sorts of feats, and magic items, and dragon magic. Horde items. Is there armor in there? You still didn't do armor? Come on. Why is there no armor? Horde magic item armor. I cannot for the life of me understand why there isn't dragon armor in the horde stuff. Some people were like, oh, the dragon scale mail. No, come on. We thought about it for you, actually. Zip zap. I don't think dragon subclasses are that necessary. Take the coveted dragon patron for otherwise wouldn't that just be another worldly patron? I mean, yeah, you can flavor anything as anything, but they're the creators of the book. They can come up with stuff. Like we can figure it out. It's possible. It exists. Repeating 4E and 3.5 is not the answer. Build dragon options into backgrounds. Well, building dragon options into backgrounds, I don't know how that would give you mechanics. But yes, for the character lore, totally. Dragon trinkets, dragonlings, and I want a special thank you. This is all linked. This is a well-made PDF. Do we have bookmarks? Here's the check. And you set up the bookmarks. This is why Splinterverse is like the boss of this kind of stuff. And with new Great Worm stuff, you could use them as patron. Maybe you could use a shadow one as Hexblade. I don't know. So like here's a hold on. We're gonna get real here. Okay, so I touched on this in my Dragon Heroes video. When the official response for stuff is go reflavor it, go homebrew it. And I know this is being overly dramatic. I acknowledge that. But if the official option is a reflavor, then why do it at all, right? So just say, here's a warlock. Here are 8 abilities you can choose as a warlock. And that's it. And then you flavor everything as whatever you want. And basically not have subclasses, right? If it's all pure flavor, if the mechanics don't matter, why, like, there's then it's all flavor. If the mechanics don't matter, it's all flavor, which then leads to, you would theoretically, like, and again, this is just a thought exercise, rip out all the mechanics from subclasses and just, okay, you want to be a paladin? Well, here are all the different channel divinities you can choose from and flavor it as whatever you want. I know that's spicy. I don't super love it. But I think having those reflavoring options, I think that those are great. I think those are absolutely should be there. Just not the sole official option. All right. Okay, I'll shut up. Also, not all the subclasses are tied to dragons 100%. You can pick and choose. And with the new Great Worm stuff, use them as... Oh, gotcha. Okay. Our Warlock Patron is Great Worm. Kind of semantics, but that's what I love. That's all we're doing here. Julie, I'm coming and going a bit, but the poll is sticky, and all I hear is Brad Pitt saying, "What's in the box?" Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look at one of these. Left share top Rio. Okay. Let's take a look at Saltwater Soul. This is Sorcerer. Here, let's zoom in a little bit. Aquatic Ancestors. See, it's like, this is great. This isn't just dragon, right? This is dragon adjacent kind of stuff. Aboleths, merfolk. This is a perfect example of how we can make this kind of stuff work. Excellent work. So what do we get at first level? We get bonus spells. I don't think anybody dares design a sorcerer right now that doesn't get a bonus spell list. Swim speed of 40 feet and breathe underwater. Additionally, you can stand and move across any liquid as if it were solid ground. Is lava a liquid? We've got the designers here. Is lava a liquid? Cold of the depths, cold resistance. When you do cold damage, you can add charisma to it. Step between the pools. So teleport just like an aboleth. Great. And oceanic form. 5 sorcery points. So this is 18th level. Okay. Resistance to all damage except psychic. Okay. Barbarian. And you can move through space as narrow as 1 inch. All right. I think that's great. I think that's cool. Okay, let's pull up an item. And again, we'll do a video. So don't get too... Ooh, Dragon Skull Shield. That's a cool thing. And it's uncommon. Okay. Large Dragon Skull grafted over iron. While holding this shield, one type of damage that you take is reduced by 3. Damage reduced by this way cannot be reduced by 1. Okay. That's cool. That's an interesting mechanic. I like it. Lava is a liquid, an extremely viscous liquid, but a liquid nonetheless. You would take damage from the proximity, but you could tap dance for a couple of rounds before you die. Okay. Thank you. No. All right. So I've got a link in the description if anybody wants to check that out. Otherwise, stay tuned. We'll have a video out sometime soon-ish. Hopefully within a week. That's my goal. Chat, Bria. Okay. What else you want to see? We're over an hour, so if there's any last minute stuff you want to squeeze in, we'll take care of it right now. Otherwise, we'll start to wrap up. Fizban's questions. We've got the book right here. Throw it in the chat. And if you really want me to cover it, throw in a super chat. I want to again talk about Extra Life. They make cool shirts. Gem Dragon. What do you mean Gem Dragon stuff? What about Gem Dragons? If you want to learn all about Topaz Dragons and all sorts of cool Gem Dragon stuff, check out the cool 45-minute video we posted today. But if you have specific questions, just like a big Gem Dragon video. Yeah. Bander Hoptober contest is almost over. So if you want to enter in our painting contest, win $50. You still have, what is that, like almost a week? It's on our Discord, discord.gg/FryMinis. You come paint a Banderhob-esque mini, and we'll do a judging thing, and maybe you'll win $50 to Miniature Market. It's pretty cool. We also have tons of homebrew with Path of the Banderhob Barbarian. We have the Banderborn, a Banderhob type playable race, and all sorts of Banderhob items, such as like a tooth, a Banderhob tooth. You can take out one of your teeth, put a Banderhob tooth in, and then you get their big smile. Yes, the Gem Dragons Zip Zap are typically neutral. The Topaz are chaotic neutral, which I thought is very cool. So you've got metallic as the good, chromatic is the bad, and then gem is the neutral. Never mind. Gems. Yeah. Yep. Cool. Okay. Last call for questions. We'll do it. We're going to do a hand countdown. Yes, some can lean good, some can lean evil. And this book, and just all of D&D stuff right now, makes it very clear that these are all typical. Some things are this way. Most things are this way even. But there are always individual exceptions. What is the airspeed velocity of an Elder Sapphire Dragon? Potatoes. Potatoes. All right. That's enough. If you have any more questions, please join us over on Discord. Again, Ancient Gem Dragons. Well, they're all sorted by type. So I'll show you one here. But we have all the wormling all the way up for each of the types. Okay. So here, where are we at? I'm not even gonna switch the camera. Is this working? Oh, there, Emerald Wormling, Young Emerald, Adult Emerald, and Ancient Emerald. Look at that. There you go. Okay. I had a blast. I hope all of you did. Again, if you have more questions, join us over on Discord, discord.gg/FryMinis, or leave a comment on this after you can. We hope to hear from you soon. The book comes out soon. And don't forget, get some dice, I guess. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you later. Live long and prosper.